Hey guys, you're now watching Over Yeso by Tete, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I want to bring awareness to. There's an article posted by New York Post, so no, it's not Jamaica, but we're going to make it relate to Jamaica because it's so disturbing and it's happening in our country as well. This happened last year, August, but I'm going to be reading this article to you guys to bring awareness. After I finish reading the article, then we're going to discuss what's going on in this story. So the title is about a dad who drugged 12-year-old girls at a sleepover. He laced the smoothies he gave them and then started creeping all over them, okay? An Oregon dad drugged his young daughter's friends with smoothies laced with sedatives, then creeped over them as they drifted off to sleep, according to cops. One of three 12-year-old girls texted her mom with a desperate plea for help at 1:45 a.m. as she lost consciousness and begged to be rescued from the home in Lake Oswego, just south of Portland. "Mom, please pick me up and say I had a family emergency. I don't feel safe. I might not respond, but please come get me." Crying emoji. "Please, please pick me up. Please, please," she wrote, according to the police. Michael Maiden, 57, turned himself in at the Clackamas County Jail on Wednesday after a grand jury issued an indictment accusing him of multiple felonies and misdemeanors stemming from the August 26, 2023 sleepover, Lake Oswego police said. Police did not speculate a motive. So see the tough face, man. Yeah. See the tough face, man. You want a conk. When the family friend arrived at the home, the girl stood to get her things and was met by creepy dad Michael Maiden, who seemed drunk and slurred his speech in response to her leaving, but did not try to stop her, the girl said. Maiden turned himself in at the Clackamas County Jail on Wednesday after a grand jury issued an indictment accusing him of multiple felonies and misdemeanors stemming from the August 26th sleepover from hell. After the girl was brought home by the family friend, she woke up her parents, who decided to drive to the Maiden's house at 3 a.m. to retrieve the two other girls that the document says. The girl also told police that she had used a very loud door to retrieve her shoes from the garage while fleeing and became concerned when one of the other girls didn't wake up when she slammed the door. At the hospital the next day, one of the girls told Lake Oswego Police Detective Nicole Palmery she still felt hot, woozy, and clumsy, while another child said she couldn't recall what occurred upon blacking out. One of the three girls, whose mother said she is typically a light sleeper, described falling into a thick, deep sleep that she had never experienced before. The same girl was unable to walk upon getting home and had to be carried outside the house, where she repeatedly asked what happened before her parents decided to bring her to the hospital. Police observed that one of the girls walked slowly and used assistance of her mother for balance. Her eyelids were heavy and she spoke slowly. None of the girls or their families were particularly close with the Maiden family or had been at their home before the sleepover, which Maiden had arranged because his then-wife primary language is Japanese, the affidavit said. Police have not speculated on a motive. Maiden faces charges including causing another person to ingest a controlled substance and application of a controlled substance to the body of another person. Court records show Maiden and his wife divorced late last year, but owned a home in Lake Oswego at the time of the sleepover. Maiden pleaded not guilty during his arraignment Wednesday in Clackamas County Circuit Court, and his bail was set to $50,000. There's another article. This is just one of them. This is just the updated one. The one before that speaks about how he actually went over to the babies, the 12-year-old girls, but they were holding each other. So they were lying down and holding on to each other, and he was trying to move them, but he was unable to pull them apart, and they kept their eyes closed because they were scared. The reason I wanted to talk about this is because in Jamaica, a lot of parents do not allow their children to sleep over, and this is why. But not only that, even as adults, we have to be careful what people are putting into our drinks. It's become such a popular thing to start putting things in people's drinks, also known as roofing somebody or spiking their drink. And it's unfortunate that we live in a society that this keeps happening, but you guys have to be on high alert. If anyone gives something to you that's not supposed to have any type of sediment in the bottom of the glass or the bottom of the drink, do not drink it. If you're out and you don't see the person making your drink, do not drink it. Stop taking drinks from people saying, here's a cup. Even if their intentions are pure, just don't take it. Make sure you see it. Because what if somebody gives the person you trust a drink? Somebody buys the person you trust a drink. And they're like, I'm full. Let me give it to my friend. And they carry it to you. They're not aware of the fact that somebody spiked their drink. Now you're drinking a spiked drink. This day and age, be careful of where you're sending your kids. And be mindful of yourself as well. I'm sure the wife probably didn't know what's going on since she gave him a divorce. But if he's willing to go as far as to drug his own child so she wouldn't be aware of what's going on, I don't know why else he drugged his child. Maybe this is a regular occurrence. I actually do not know. But he arranged a sleepover. Even if he was drunk that day, they said he was slurring his words. He had intentions. Because why would you arrange a sleepover and then get drunk? You're the one who did the sleepover. I know a lot of kids would love to sleep over their friend's house. But what if these babies were like smaller, 10, 8? What if one of the babies did not realize what was happening? She probably didn't drink it. Probably that's why her symptoms weren't like that. Or maybe she never drank a lot. Or maybe she sensed that something was off and she just wanted to go. But not every child is like that. And as adults, we are responsible for children. We have to make the best decisions we think possible for children. Even if they're bestest of friends, they can stay over during the day. At night, them go to them parents' house. And if it's a case where there's other parents that trust you with their child, that's fine. But I'm just saying I would not be the parent to have my child leave. And the last thing we want to touch upon is very important. You see, the auntie and uncle also only keep on sending the children too. I understand that sometimes you don't have a choice because of you alone have to work or whatever the situation is. But if you can do better not to, do not. And if you do, always be the parent. Always be the parent that when things go wrong, your child can come to you and they are not worried that you will protect the uncle, protect the auntie, protect the cousin, will hurt them. Because in our country, there's a lot of people that are being hurt, a lot of people that are being abused, and they can't go to their parents because their parents are going to take side and hide it because them shame are the stepfather or the stepmother. Okay? It's actually a big problem in Jamaica, and we as the parents responsible for our child's safety. It's not supposed to be like that. Doing the best to change it. Doing the best to be the parent where you're pitting afraid that you with them can't come to you and tell you, say, Mommy, this happened, Daddy, this happened, Auntie, this happened. And don't protect them. We have to do better as a nation. We have to do better as a country. This is just to raise awareness, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be bringing you more content very soon. Just always remember you're your own child's best protector and do the best you can to protect your child. Even though we don't know what the future entails, try to see as far as unforeseen circumstances and try to protect your child as best as possible. That does not make you a bad parent if things go wrong. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm just saying that situational awareness at all times. And even if your child throw a tantrum, remember that you're always the adult, and never feel pressured into allowing your child to do something because they want to do it. You're the adult, and just do the best you guys can do at parenting. And while you're doing that, be mindful of yourself as well. There's a lot of evils in the world. As I'm going to say, I'm just going to repeat again. Anything you eat, anything you drink, make sure that you see it, especially the drinks. Make sure that you see it pour to the bottle. You see it, just make sure that you guys are always on your P's and your Q's. And take care. I'm still coming with the Deadbeat series. Send me the messages. I have a couple things lined up. And just like, share, and subscribe. I'll be talking about things that I feel like to talk about on this channel. It's not specifically like here or there. You have a little bit of news, little bit of mix-up, little bit of situational awareness. You have some mix-up, but I'm not going to talk about because I'm not ready for talk about it, or I don't feel like it, or I think it's stupid or irrelevant and I don't want to talk about it. It depends on what I pick and choose to speak about on this channel. Okay? So if I see the news and I feel like it's something you need to know, I'm going to make you know. If I feel like it's someone you need to worry about, I'm going to make you know. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.